Welcome to Andy's All Access. We're here to see the new Ghost for 2021. We have exclusive entrance before anyone else gets to see the car. We're gonna get to see it first. I wanna take you with me. Let's go.
Came through dripping Aquafina, I'm sipping 15, kept a weapon on me. Blow make bitches.
Okay guys, we're inside Rolls Royce of Tampa and the 2021 Ghost is right behind me. I haven't seen it yet. I wanna see it with you. So let's go take a look. Come on, let's go.
Andrew, thank you for coming. So virtual hug, man. Good to see you. Good to see you.
And by the way, no one's seen the car yet. Matt called me to get an exclusive look, so don't tell anyone.
I wanted you to see it before. We got our big event today showing the cars. We got couples coming every 30 minutes to see the car. But as respect for you, I wanted you to see the car before anybody else. Talking about the Spirit of Ecstasy, you mentioned it there. Now it's set up inside the hood here. As you know, before there was a seam running across it, so she didn't have to move around.
Right.
What they've achieved, they wanted the hood to be more smooth, a much more modern look to the car, much more sporty look for sure, particularly in the back end we'll look at in a minute. When I pop the hood to open it, the Spirit of Ecstasy drops into the hood. It knows it's going to open, so it disappears into the hood, open it up, close it back down, she stands back up. Power is up too. They've gone from the 6.6 litre to the 6.75 12-cylinder twin turbo that's out of the Cullinan. So of course, that being a heavier car, when you put it in this car, it just flies.
What's 0 to 60?
4.6 seconds to 60 miles an hour in this big heavy car, 5,500 pounds, so very impressive. The reason is 627 pounds of torque. Still the same 563 horse, but the torque has gone way up. The biggest difference, I think, in the drivability, no one's had a chance to drive it yet. I'll make sure you get an early drive on the car too, but all-wheel drive, all-wheel steer.
Oh, wow.
So much more dynamic car, not a supercar, racing car, of course, but much more dynamic when you're pulling up to a valet line at your crazy events. It'll be much more easy to maneuver. It'll be just a nice car. But let's take a look inside. The car is absolutely incredible. They have kept the seat, but it's actually a softer seat this time. You might feel that as you sit in the car. It's just a more comfortable seat. All of the displays now are more Phantom-like than Ghost-like. They've really taken it up to the next level. Now we've got a Phantom that's a more accessible size, because the Phantom is so enormous, it's difficult to park the thing. This, you can run in and out and go to nice events and so on and not have a problem getting rid of it. In front of the passenger, we have that 850 stars there with the word Ghost. When the car goes to sleep, that goes black. It totally disappears. So it's a nice bit of theatre when you start the car and open it, all of these displays wake up and start moving around. It's really a lot of fun.
It's beautiful. It looks familiar, but you can see a lot of differences.
That's exactly right.
See, like these two buttons were here, but they're different than mine. And this wasn't on mine here.
Yeah, exactly. And you'll notice that button that you just touched, which is your volume control, is leather wrapped on the sides.
Oh, wow,
they didn't miss a trick.
And this looks familiar, but different at the same time. Like I would know how to use everything here. Well, not everything, I have to read everything, but these buttons were here before. I'm not sure if the same.
That's right, they were stacked before, now they're horizontal, yeah exactly.
So it looks familiar, but it's a lot.
It's still the Rolls Royce family, but yeah, beautiful.
The doors look like less wood.
That's correct. Just a little strip here, but more leather. Meaning this whole piece, this is all one piece of leather. Wow. That's one of the biggest pieces of leather you're going to see. If you look at the seat, there's stitching and seamings everywhere. That's one enormous piece of leather. Difficult to create that. Yeah, difficult to create that and keep it nice and smooth.
Wow, it's beautiful.
In the rear, your normal home, I'm sure, This is it, perfect. You got your picnic table down there. I'll slide the seat up a little for you. But yeah, just a great place. A new softer headrest too. You'll feel that headrest is much softer. And really you go to sleep back there. You really
I usually get the extra pillows you put on there.
Exactly,
I usually get that. Just you don't need that now.
Now down in the center console you have your electric seat, of course, as before. And then you've got two little chrome buttons right there. The rear one will open that and the front one will open up to control your TV screen in there. As before, I can order the champagne cooler. I know you like that stuff, but I can order that. Will go between the rear seats for you now, as an option if you wish.
What color is this?
That's a gold. They did tell me yesterday it's a fjord gold or something like that as an optional accent. What's nice about that trim, they have included it onto the umbrella as well, so it will match. The umbrella will also match the interior.
Look at that. The umbrella matches the gold trim on the interior. And you can see the gold back here. crazy. They think of everything, huh? And this car, 4 umbrellas?
2 this one, because generally where the passenger will ride is where they'll put the umbrella. Okay. Yeah, so the 2-door cars, it'll be in the front door, the front fender.
2 in the
exactly,
front door.
exactly, because that's where the driver is. Exactly.
And then this also, if I remember correctly, when you put this in here, if it's wet, there's a drain that it drains out the bottom of the car?
That's exactly right. A carbon fiber shaft and a Teflon coat on the fabric, so you can put it away wet and it won't damage the umbrella.
Beautiful.
Let's take a look at the back end. And that's where I see the biggest difference. These doors are powered. Once the power's not on right now, it's even before the event, but once the power's on, you just touch the little button here and it'll close the door for you. It's pretty clever stuff.
Is the suspension different? Like, is it handled different than the old one?
Dramatically different, yes. So they've always had those great big air struts that you're used to for that magic carpet ride, they call it. Today they've added a new planar, P-L-A-N-A-R, planar suspension system, which adds a little tiny damper above the damper.
Oh,
so you have
you're damping the damper?
Yes.
Dampening the damper?
The wishbones that are attached to the big damper now have suspension on those. So the suspension has suspension.
You need that. What's the starting MSRP?
335. Starting MSRP. So it hasn't changed much from the previous car. No. The option list, as you know, with Rolls Royce can get extensive. You can literally get this close to $1 million if you wish to, using the materials behind us on the wall here. This is the configuration area. So you've been in here before, I know, but this is all of our veneers on the wall here. And again, there'll be some new ones coming for the new car. When you can see the mixes.
I like it unfinished.
Here. Yeah, I like that. Yeah, they call it open pour, and you get to feel the grain and enjoy it a little bit more. We've just had the Rolls Royce people that have brought the car for us for the event today. They have they brought a couple of the new samples, but the carpets, the famous big overmats and so on, the lamb's wool overmats.
Let me tell you,
wonderful.
I used to take my shoes off and rub my toes into this. It's so nice.
Right. Some of the ideas they can do to personalize the car for you in headrests and different areas on the seating, even the doors, they can certainly stitch and create any pattern that you might like.
I love it. It's amazing. Wow, thank you so much for your time.
Thank you for coming down. I wanted you to see it before the world sees it. I know you would.
I don't care what they say about this guy. He's okay. Don't listen to anything.
It's a beautiful car.
Hey, thank you very much. Thank you, brother. Likewise. Hey, thanks for coming with me. I hope you enjoyed the 2021 Ghost. There's more to come. Please subscribe to my channel, like this video, leave some comments, tell me what you want to see, and maybe I can take you to see it, okay? Thanks. Have a great day.